Hello and welcome. My name is Sheep Thief, and today I'll be coming at you with some Dawn of War 2 multiplayer online gameplay replay cast. Okay, so I was the Plague Champion. We have Imperial Doggo as a Plague Champion on the right, and then Corn Master as a what do you call this? The melee chaos thing. Then on the other team we've got two Space Marines. One of them's a Tech Marine, one of them's an Apothecary, and then an Eldar. So I pushed right into the center, ignoring the victory point, hoping to grab this. Heretics grab that. Yeah, so I've played this map a few times now, and it seems like there's always a clash in the middle. So I had my, wait, are these mine? Yeah, I had my Space Marines, my Chaos Marines just sort of immediately move up there, but it looks like Strongest Latinos had the same idea. Yeah, so I took a ton of damage for all this, then sort of used that as an excuse to send the heretics back, and then worship to get a to get some health back. Over here, yeah, so we get in a fight here. The Apothecary comes in, and generally my tactic is just kind of split up when they come in, but you want it to be like around your heretics, so I was getting out of the heal range. That wasn't good, and then they had to run because these scouts came in. And Corn Master over here, Corn Master, yeah, so he's playing the Corn Lord or whatever. He didn't push for this, but it seems like he's had an okay start. Yeah, and then my hero goes down. Where is he? Here. I'm not quite sure how that happened. Corn comes and man fights with these guys, and they make him go away. So all of our heroes are down except for Corn. He reses me, and then I told my teammate I'd come over here. But so far I'd say it's not going that well for us. Like, we don't really have control of this. I guess Corn kind of saved the day, but this power is going down, and this is where the Eldar player is, and it was just non-stop craziness over here. Yeah, this guy's heretics are pretty low, and I asked, and they don't win this fight. I wonder if he lost them. I send my guy over to come and help his guy, who is right here. His heretics have to run, and I think I get the res, but then my hero goes down. Yeah, so then my hero goes down. Great. We do get the double cap. Corn Master hasn't reached that over there. Yeah, you can see on the map there's my dead hero. I'm generally kind of thinking like, okay, yeah, this is like one hit over here. It looks like, yeah, so the Eldar player is being pretty aggressive, and I think trying to set up, I think he knows that he can kind of beat these units, like these heretics are just getting slaughtered. And then the CSM come up, and then he does stuff in here. No, that just runs. And then, yeah, so he gets machine guns, and he's just super oppressive with that, but the CSM are kind of holding their ground behind this cover. In the center, I'm getting in a fight, or no, Corn Master's getting in a fight. What am I doing? I'm retreating. Okay, I'm in base. So, Imperial Doggo does fend them off, but he's got these really annoying machine guns kind of holding him back. Okay, that was a good call. He got the grenades, that kind of disrupted that. Corn Master is pushing up through the mid, kind of taking care of my job. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm still in base, kind of being bad. But I got these jetpackers. Because generally what I'm thinking is that I'm in the middle, so I might as well get like a high mobility unit. Some fights here. I wonder if these heretics are gonna die. He's pushing really deep in here. And there's just a general retreat. I think they might have been able to kill them if they'd stayed there. But I guess they're trying to get these CSM models. Okay, so now there's a big build up here. I'm finally back. And just sort of hanging around the middle, I sense a fight brewing, and it looks like there's a big convergence of forces. The Banshees are causing some serious problems. And then I jump these ranged units over here, and then I think I go for these yeah, I do. I go for these Banshees and do not get the kill. Over here, there's a push to the mid. I'm worshipping right here. One of my CSM squads is pretty low, but they still have their models. They weren't. I was having trouble with the cover on this map, like a lot of trouble. My Plague Champion is retreating. Corn Master's going in. This might go down here. Nope, he's okay. I think. There are a lot of Space Marines building up. Yeah, just tactical Marine squads all over the place. These are my... Oh no, those are his Chaos Raptors. Where are mine? Mine went all the way back to base. Okay, so he... Oh, that wasn't bad. He did really well right there. That was crazy. Yeah, I feel like, honestly, my job was just making space for Corn Master, because he seems like a good player. Yeah, Jono didn't like that. Retreat didn't work, apparently. Interesting. We're pushing here, or, I'm sorry, Imperial Doggo is pushing here. I'm finally moving up. Sort of reinforcing, I guess. Taking some of these, and it looks like we're in a good position here. I didn't know that. This is my first time watching the replay, so some of this is new information. Jono loses all of his units. So far the equipment, he doesn't have any equipment. There's a Storm Bolter on the Apothecary, nothing on the Warlock, a Dark Halo on the Chaos Lord, Plague Sword, Mucus Discharge for me, and nothing for him. Okay, so these guys weren't getting much of that. Yeah, I really felt like, and I think it's true, this guy was having more trouble, so I think I generally tried to help him more. Maybe I should have been... Where are my units? Okay, they were pushing for here. Maybe a little questionable. Okay, yeah, then I remember this. I jump this machine gun when they get pinned. Make that run, and then I think I come around behind. But yeah, it looks like there's sort of a lull. I suppose what should have happened is we should have power bashed this, and what I did here was a mistake. But we've got a double cap. Jono's single Marine squad is pushing forward, but Strongest Latino is doing well. And so is the Eldar player. So there's sort of a oh, this is because I made a zombie with my Plague Sword, which was cool. That's what was going on there. The Chaos Lord is making tons of space, but Strongest Latinos gets this sort of artillery unit out that starts causing some serious problems. I've got some CSM idle moving. Yeah, looking at this, my performance is probably the weakest of my team. Okay, so yeah, it's just right here. There's just a bloodbath, like an alley of death between the Eldar and the Chaos Marines here. Yeah, there's a brewing. I sort of try to wrap around here, but no. Yeah, Strongest Latinos is getting scary. He's got like equipment now. Something wiped here. That's good. I get to tier 2 and make these devils. They're pretty cool. Look at them. How do I stay on them? Yeah. Yeah, I think they're pretty cool. And then, yeah, so now there's a big sort of build up in the middle. Again, knowing that he completely wiped is interesting, because we definitely should have been pushing harder here. Although we, as you can see, we're all kind of depleted. Everyone's lost something. Sternguard Veteran Squad. I'm not sure what that is. Then I sort of recuperate and push forward en masse. Where's my hero? Yeah, everybody, I move forward generally together, and yeah, there's another lull. And then soon there will be an eruption of violence. So I jump here without seeing all this back here and instantly feel threatened. I move forward with the devils. And they are, what are they fighting there? The tactical marines. They're doing, those tactical marines are, I would think the devils would be good against them, but it seemed like they were tanking them a lot. Yeah, so I think here I definitely, that was sort of a weak use. I mean, I didn't have perfect information. And yeah, it was just sort of a failed attack, and I lost this. So that was a total fail on my part. And the thing is, I should have watched the map, because Khorne was coming forward, and if we'd done that together, then I think that would have been really good. Maybe even game ending. But I kind of rushed in. That's the thing with the jetpacks, is you kind of commit once you're there. Imperial Doggo is definitely having a hard time. He's down to 2 units. He's getting a dreadnought out. There's the Eldar player isn't looking too bad. I think we had wiped a few of their squads. And here we are sort of pushing into this center here, and getting kind of enveloped as this is Mr. Khorne Master. Like really carrying us, like on the other side of the map. Those are his CSM. I'm pushing back up. Yeah, we kind of got desynchronized. It looks like my devils went forward, helped the against the Eldar, doing some damage. This Chaos Dreadnought comes forward. Then I retreat. I don't know if I should. I don't really know who wins between Banshees and them. Not really sure. I'm not sure what the axe means and the fist means. I don't really know. I'm sort of split over here. I remember this. They have this long-range unit here, a Whirlwind, which was, I bet it did. I want to see how that did. It looks like Jono got it. So he has a Sterngird, Whirlwind, and Tactical Marine. My Plague Champion moves up, and now he has Armor of Pestilence, so he's a little tankier. But coming up here is a Wraith Lord, which will be out soon. And I retreat after I take a bunch of damage right there, and then we kind of get desynchronized again. Oh no, yeah, that's his Plague Champion. In here there's a battle. Mr. Khorne is pushing forward. He successfully jumps those units back there. Those artillery units, and then his CSM push up with the with this gun that you can get that does a lot of damage. And I need to remember to do that, because I kind of I feel like when I get it, it always goes wrong and it feels like a waste. But look at the damage. Also, it just looks sick. Look at that. It's like these red bolts. In here, the Dreadnought is backing up, and the Wraith Lord is moving forward. The Dreadnought has no health, and the Wraith Lord has full health. I sense his pain, and I think what I'm doing is, yeah, I'm sort of AFK over here trying to manage everything. I send in the devils, and I don't. So there's a lesson to learn here. And look at this. Mr. Khorne is pushing all the way, or Khorne Master is pushing all the way over there. I send the devils to try to attack, because my understanding is they do a lot of damage. But maybe I don't quite understand what a Wraith Lord is. So I think I need anti-vehicle for that. The Marines are pushing forward. It's 400 to 253, so there's a 153 point difference, but it's not insurmountable. And as you can see, we're kind of short on like good units. But anyway, in here we're fighting this Wraith Lord, and it chased all the way over here. It killed. I missed it, but it killed the Dreadnought, and then still had health, and the whole time we were attacking it. So I think the issue here is that that's basically like a tank, and you need anti-tank. But yeah, a pretty savage push by the Eldar there, but they did lose their Wraith Lord. Now I think because this was like a low, we're all pretty new, so I think one thing I'm noticing is we're like not getting good units up early. Like, I don't know, 16 minutes, are you supposed to have better units in this? I'm not really sure. A nasty push here from Khorne Master. Those Inferno bolts really hurting. A good, well-timed jump onto the artillery unit. The Inferno bolts continue to pour in as they, so I would say, over-focus on these Raptors. In here, a Plague Champion is trying to man fight, but Khorne is making a lot of space, and there goes a nuke. A really gnarly nuke. Yeah. That was nasty. But look at this. These are my units. And my Devils died, and I think something else died. Yeah, okay, so that... Wait. Okay. His commander died. Whoa. My Devils died, and we just lost a ton of things because of his nuke, but I think he killed a lot of people. I think it was ultimately worth it, but... Well, look, they're saying nice. And yeah, I lost my jetpacks somehow. Not really sure how. Eldar just consistently being annoying over here. Being really good. Again, a lull. Like, I lost 2 units. He lost something in here. I think he lost a CSM. Maybe, yeah, his nuke, basically, because we both noticed that his nuke killed a bunch of our units. Definitely an L. We've got these chosen Plague Marines, which make, like, undead versions of what they kill. And, I think that, yeah, see, these are Eldar that are suddenly his, but it's because they've been raised from the dead by this unit. The build-up, the teams now aren't that separate from each other. I've gotten this tank, this one of the smaller tank. But everybody has only tier 1 units. Tier 1, tier 1, tier 1, tier 1, tier 1. Okay, so we have 2 tier 2 units on our team collectively. They have 1, I think that's not a tier, I think that's a tier 2. So suddenly, because of that nuke, and I guess just sort of unfortunate events, we are a little bit behind. We've got a score lead. And then he's got these artilleries, which I forgot that symbol is good against tanks. It's actually very good against tanks. And I thought I might lose this tank here. And suddenly there's a gnarly push coming forward. The Eldar player just lost a lot. Not quite sure what happened to him. He's down to Tech 1 units as well. Yeah, actually Jono has perhaps the most advanced military on the board right now. Mr. Khorne moves forward. He's getting the big tank. And yeah, suddenly this is a little questionable. Both of our heroes are down. All of their heroes are up. Yeah. So this is I can tell you from while I was playing this, it felt bad. Like I was like, wait, something bad just happened. They start ticking us down by 1. There's a big push here. Oh, I'm sorry. So they both had Land Raider Phoboses. I opted for the smaller tank and then the Chaos Terminators, which are these very tanky, sort of elite infantry. But they can't. The weird thing is that they can't retreat, which is a little strange. So you have to be careful with them because they're super expensive. They're more expensive than this tank. I finally have the good weapons, but I'm out of requisition. There's a build-up developing here, but I think both sides are a little cagey about this whole situation. We've got an Avatar, which is sort of the big Eldar unit, and then the strongest Latinos is just going for more Marines. So we push forward, and here's a big fight that develops. The tanks move forward. There's a fair amount of anti-tank though, so we can't just roll. The chosen Plague Marines back off. My Terminators are shooting them. I think you're supposed to get a better weapon, and there's a melee weapon that's really good, and then a long-range weapon that I think is really good. The Land Raider Phobos does push them out, but they don't lose many units, and the push is maybe not as effective as it could have been, and they're big units coming out for all of them, or for one of them. But yeah, this is a big tank presence in the middle here for the enemy team. The Dreadnought moves forward a little mysteriously. I imagine that's going to go down. It's fighting Mr. Khorne, and Mr. Khorne single-handedly destroyed it. I get this Mark of Nurgle on the tank, which makes like poison, sort of poisons what it hits. CSM moving forward into a wall of Space Marine gunfire. The Avatar comes forward. Strongest Latinos just has a big blob of infantry with a fair amount of anti-tank, and I think he read this situation, which admittedly isn't that subtle of a situation where there are three tanks, so he made anti-tank. Mr. Khorne back here is rampaging, but may go down. Mr. Khorne goes down. I am in the middle of this too, apparently. Fighting against... Okay, so there's a nuke. There's another one of those. And it looks like something for Strongest Latinos went down. Dreadnought's down, but there are Terminators on the field now too. Strongest Latino has a Terminator, and the Avatar has retreated. Our tanks have moved forward. It's looking good. 82 to 345. My Terminators are still unupgraded. The fire is pouring in, but it feels, at this point it feels good. I've got my poison tank. We've got 2 Land Raider Phoboses and a lot of resources. Look at the resources he had. He should actually probably be spending that. Although I'm not really one to talk, because it's pretty much the same for me. Chaos Raptors up. But this wall of infantry is causing issues, and this wall of anti-tank is causing issues. We've got Chaos Terminators with which is what I should have done with the artillery, or whatever that means. As you can see, mine doesn't have... Oh, I'm getting it now. So I should have done that before. I was curious... What happened? Oh, he teleported... Is that mine? Where are mine? Okay, a Land Raider Phobos goes down to all this anti-tank. My tank is sitting there. I've got heretics going in, and they go way too far and wipe. The Chaos Terminators. I can't quite tell how well they're doing. I wish there was a stat that showed how many kills they're getting. But just a withering wall of fire into these Space Marines. Something wiped there. But as you can see, it's not trivial moving forward into this. We do take a lot of damage. I end up heading into this anti-tank barrier, and this almost dies. Those Chaos Terminators are doing nothing. Chaos Raptors, now they have that symbol. I don't know what... Oh. No. Okay, they have this. Short-range weapons effective against all targets. Okay. These are my Chaos Terminators being a little more useful than Imperial Doggers, if I may say, but that being said, there have been many fails on my part as well in this game. As you can see, it's turned into kind of a brawl in the middle. We do get the cap, but it's not quite settled yet. Something just died. There's a Great Unclean One being made. Imperial Doggo's army's looking pretty good. I made another one of these. I'm kind of trying to get... I remember that this guy can repair, so I brought him forward to repair instead of making more heretics. My Chaos Raptors have fallen back. They're really low. One goes down. I'm trying to... Yeah, you can see they have the caps now, and I'm feeling quite pressured. I don't know if appropriately so, but yeah, this thing's almost dead. And I go forward. I'm pretty sure I noticed pretty soon here. Yeah, look at this. It's just a continuous wall of annoying stuff. Seer Council on the field, and my Terminators. Yeah, I teleport them back and start walking them home to go heal, but they're really expensive to replace. The wall of anti-tank takes down the second Land Raider Phobos. My other tank is at level 2, so it's been getting some kills. This is the new one. Moves forward. I'm not really sure if that's doing much damage. Maybe a little bit. Great Unclean One moves forward. Sitting there. It does some ability. I've got these other Chaos Terminators making space. As you can see, I have no requisition because I'm like trying to replenish units. We've got this fight here with the two tanks. I think maybe if they'd pushed forward more in greater unison, maybe it would have been good. The two poison tanks. We've got level 4 Space Marines pushing forward. Yeah, you can see the green poison when these things shoot. It's disgusting. I sort of think... Well, no. Yeah, so it's 2-1 for them. And this wall continues to build. The Eldar player is ending up looking the most solid, but he's got a lot of units sitting in base. An Avatar, how long has that been there? Okay, it's moving forward. Seer Council, that's a advanced unit. And then a D cannon weapon team, which is one of these artilleries, which is the main thing causing the problem. If I'm going to be honest, it's this sort of wall of anti-tank was hard to deal with. The wall of anti-tank with the Chaos Marines, was kind of brutal. Yeah, another big build up here. And then I said regroup and attack because we were kind of going in piecemeal, which is not what you want to do against this. Look at that. That's why this artillery is good. It just like wipes units if they're sitting still. As you can see, yeah, we have 300. I have replenished my Chaos Terminators. I'm sort of trying to heal my tanks because they're just instantly getting messed with. There's I teleport out of that. I sort of baited that attack, I want to say, and then teleported out, and then kind of lured them in here, and look, they're coming in a line. This is good. The Avatar is here, causing problems. So is the Great Unclean One. It's a mess. It's seriously a mess. Another Land Raider is here. There's something that wipes out one of my tanks, two of my tanks are down. And at this point I thought, did we actually throw this? My 2 CSM are almost dead. Literally almost dead. I think that one gets out. My Chaos Terminators are pretty much idle. I lost a lot right there. My Plague Champion is dead on the front line like a man. Mr. Korn is going around back capping, which is probably the correct thing to do. Another, something just exploded right there. And here comes the first nuke. This is my nuke, and in retrospect, maybe it wasn't the most effective nuke, but I think, so we push forward. Mr. Korn says cap, but there's nothing to cap. I have these Chaos Terminators. Imperial Doggo goes for it. The Great Unclean One moves forward into the withering fire. Land Raider Phobos moves forward. Will it be enough? I don't know. Bunch of Space Marine units stuck in here, and then a nasty nuke. Nasty, well-placed nuke. They were concentrated. The Great Unclean One explodes. They're coming around, but it was just enough space, barely, to win. This is the coolest game I've played yet. We like, I don't even know. I feel like look at our units at the end here. 2 tier 1 units. Mr. Korn's down to just tier 1 units. All level 4. Oh, mine are not level 4, that's embarrassing. And then Imperial Doggo's doing alright, probably mainly because all the fighting was finally not happening near him. But yeah, I think if maybe we hadn't had so many points from earlier, they might have been able to do it. Because at this point, I would say solidly their armies are better than ours. 2 Terminators, 3, 4 Terminators. That's really, I think, the big thing. And then the Avatar was still alive. Howling Banshees, Seer Council, like this is no joke, for sure. But yeah, GG to everyone. This was a sick game. This is definitely the sickest game I've had yet. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to say. Yeah, I'll show you the stats. Dude, this guy like spams in chat all day long. I don't know what is wrong with him. Anyway, yeah, as you can see, my units did not that well. Basically my teammates did way better than me. My units, I had a bad KD. I didn't feel like I was, but honestly watching it there, Makes sense. And then, but apparently my Plague Champion did pretty well. Not as well as Mr. Corn, but yeah. Anyway, GG.